Hey, it's supposed to rain today and I need to get this harvested. And I wanted to film it just in case, it's a good harvest. But it's gonna actually start going to seed, so let's see. Just a little. Now whether I'm gonna pull it out like this or cut it, but I kind of wanted to keep them together. So they're not very big. These ones aren't anyway. Let's see how it tastes. And I know that they're way too close together. I'm going to blanch and freeze these for soups. If they're good. If they're bitter, then they'll go in the compost. But when you put the paper on them, it does make them sweeter. First time I grew celery, I thought I really couldn't grow celery. No, I'm gonna pull them. I need this bed anyway. I'm considering putting my asparagus here. The outdoor kitchen isn't done. I'll have to wash them in here first. Thank you, celery. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I overdid it with the celery, but I was juicing a lot of celery. And celery was a little more expensive then. Now I'm not so much into juicing celery, but I will actually start juicing celery if it's a pretty good celery. If nothing else, I hope to have some chopped and ready celery in my freezer. And I guess they would grow back if I leave them in here. Maybe I should try a couple, but we do get some harsh winters here. Not the best. still have all that to do. But since my outdoor kitchen isn't up yet, I'm still out here. I'd like to show you my mistake this year. Well, you can see these to the size of my thumb, but lesson I learned this year, celery doesn't like to be planted close together. I did it because I didn't have much space and I thought it'd be okay, but no, they were about a foot apart each. I started pulling out in between here. I'm gonna leave them for another week or so. But look at these celery here. Some celery is probably a better companion plant. Look at this. Look how green it is. Same as this one. It's like, I think celery might be a great companion with sunflowers. So I notice I'm getting the mildew on that because of these flowers. Gotta go. They gotta go. I hate to rip them out, but they're all full of fungus and my watermelons are below. It's the only thing I don't like about Jerusalem artichokes, or I'd have them in my yard. But they're gonna spread by rhizomes underneath, so I've been dealing with them for a couple of years, but they're coming out. Anyway, back to celery. I won't plant them this close together again. I'll definitely have them scattered. Here's another one in with the watermelon. Like, look at the size of this celery by itself. So I think scattered here and there, not so close. I'd say that distance might be okay. But yeah, they were too close. Lesson learned. This is the white celery, and I didn't care for the taste when I tasted it, and I might try it again now that we had a little bit cooler weather. But if anything, I think I'm gonna check the medicinal properties of this. Maybe I'll want a tincture if I don't want to eat it. Not sure. I'm still at it. I still gotta go through all these. This was the inside of the celery that was next to the sunflower over there. So whatever that means, maybe suck the nutrients out of it. But the rest of them are really nice celery, I must say, like store-bought celery. Excited about that. And I have some bigger ones here too. Some of them are like that, but that'll help my compost. Anyway, I'll show you what I get at the end of it. But so far, so good. And then we'll taste it. Nice, I'd say, compared to the little ones. You can see. So, note to self, don't plant celery close together. You plant it by itself, much better. So yeah, I'll blanch these like I did my celery last year. Chop it, blanch it, and freeze it. Might do that. Well, this is what I got. Fur. Some are big, some are small, but they all they taste good. They taste pretty good, but some of them are dry inside, so they're hollow, dry inside. But yeah, that's what I got. Now to preserve them. Now to have it all, get it all blanched. Well, this is where I am now, and that's a lot of celery, so I'm going to put about 2 cups each and vacuum seal it. But it was a lot of work, but my future self will thank me. Well, it was a long day, and I'm finally done. But I have 18 of these, 2 cups in each one. And yeah, I can grab it for a soup or stew. Yeah, I really enjoyed having them in my freezer the last couple of years. Even if I don't grow celery, I will do this with store-bought celery because it's very convenient when you run out of celery and you just want to make a soup. So yeah, and I'll put them in a bag and I'll show you how I trying to keep it organized in the freezer. So, this is what I'll put in the freezer. So it's easy to find, and yeah, good for the winter.